Good afternoon everyone. Alright, today we've got another module on the bench. This is a body control module out of a 2011 to 2015/16 Ford Ranger or Mazda BT-50. Now this particular one is out of a BT-50. As you can see, this is a replacement one. We've got a failed one on the way that has been tested and inspected. So we've got a failed unit coming over. We're going to extract the immobilised data, key data and everything and put it into this module. Before we do any reading or writing of any processes in any module, we need to extract the data out of this. Now, as you can see, this is the back of the board here. We do have connection points down here, and we've got a little bit of paint stripper just to take that epoxy lacquer off. So it's got a actual lacquer over the board. You have to be very careful when reading and extracting data from a board that has an epoxy lacquer like this. BMWs are common for it. There's a lot of different modules that are common for it, because if you have a bad connection, you will get a bad read and you will corrupt the file. So 10 minutes of a little bit of paint stripper there, we scrub that back, and then we have a good connection point that we can solder onto. We will read the processor in this board. Now this particular board has it's an MC9S12 chip in it. And I'll just show everyone what that looks like. So this is a secured chip, means it has to be unlocked to read. And this right here is the type of chip. Now this could be read with anything that can read a processor. These are a little bit of pain to read, so that's it. It's MC9S12 chip. And I believe the mask on this is a CC95. So I'm going to clean this board off now. We're going to extract all the data out of this particular old module. I have tested it on the bench. It does boot up and work, communicate and everything. So we're going to extract all the data from it. We'll show you what that looks like, and then we can just copy our IMO data and our key over to this one. I won't show that on the bench because it's a bit of a security thing, but we can copy all that over and this will be sorted and good to go. Alright, so as you can see, we've cleaned our board off. We're connected to our 4 points there, and we are going to take a read of this particular processor. It's unlocked already. I have ID'd it. Now that once we read this, we will transfer the immobilizer portion of the data over. Because the vehicle that this is coming from, now because the module that this is coming from is a different spec to the vehicle, the hardware's the same on it, so the relays and everything are the same, the controller's the same, but it's different spec, so it has different operating data to it. So we're only transferring the immobilizer data over on this particular one, and we're taking a backup now of our donor one. So what we'll do is we partition what we want, so we take what we want out of the data dump of the original one, put it together and put it into this particular module to allow it to start and control by the car.